Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Bo. Welcome there, Lalita. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I'm broadcasting on my phone. Is it working okay? Sound and video? Probably the video is better on this one. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Nityananda, 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 Krishna, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Ah. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Haribo, everybody. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Mm. Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Mm. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. Hari, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Ram, Ram, Hari, Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Ram, Ram, Hari, Hari, Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Ram, Hari, Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Ram, Hari, Ram, Ram, Hari, Hari, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Chaitanya Bungo here. Let's see here. Gospel of ecstatic love. I will tell all these stories. The Majjhikanda is full of nectar. Ah, ah. Any person who hears it will find the offenses in his life, in his heart, are all destroyed. With a happy heart, the Lord returned to Nadia. With a happy heart, the Lord returned to Nadia. Happily he stayed with his friends and kinsmen. Happily he stayed with his friends and kinsmen. To the Brahmana, boys of Navadvip, boys whose actions were pure, boys who were most pious and fortunate in the three worlds, Lord Vishwambar personally gave transcendental knowledge. To these boys, his students, Lord Gora, one day said, Lord Krishna's feet are the only truth you should study. Lord Krishna's feet are the only truth you should study. Lord Krishna's feet are the only truth you should study. One who knows that truth has devotion to Lord Krishna. One who knows that truth has devotion to Lord Krishna. One who knows that truth has devotion to Lord Krishna. One who knows that truth has devotion to Lord Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Do not study any other truth the Shastras describe. Do not study any other truth that the Shastras describe. Any truth other than devotion to Sri Radha and Krishna. Any other truth than devotion to Sri Radha and Krishna. Persons intoxicated with pride in their learning, wealth, and honorable families do not attain Lord Krishna. Only by the devotional service does one easily attain Lord Krishna. Persons intoxicated with pride. Isn't that amazing? It's like an intoxication. See, that's the thing. You got you have to be around devotees who are intoxicated with the feet of Lord Krishna, with the name of Lord Krishna. See, that intoxication, it removes It dissolves it. Do you see why those who think they know everything, see, they think they know everything about, this is their symptom. Persons who think they know everything about bhakti, everything about Krishna consciousness, because they even read Prabhupada's books, and they're rich fix, see, they're intoxicated with this pride, and this is their biggest problem. It stops them from understanding. See, standing under the real Lord Krishna, standing under the devotees. See, they go to these persons to learn about Krishna from those who are intoxicated by pride, pride in their learning, pride in their memorization of shastras. See, they go to the wrong person. You got to see those who are intoxicated by the chanting of the holy names of Lord Krishna. Intoxicated, that kind of intoxicated with prema. See, they're the path. See, they're the way, the path, the truth, and the life of prema. See, the truth of that path. See, the Lord is pointing that path out, and they're just, just glorifying what the Lord glorifies. People get a little knowledge. This is one thing. People get a little knowledge about Krishna consciousness from Prabhupada's books. And that's an opulence. See, they get intoxicated by that opulence of learning, even though they don't really know the deep part of the Prabhupada's books, which is only revealed by devotion. Only by devotion can you understand these truths, or hearing from those who have that kind of devotion, pure devotion. Otherwise, you stay on the superficial side and you can't get in. It's like you're staying on the outside of a house and you can't get inside. See, the door is the devotee, intoxicated by prema, by devotion. Okay? They're the door to get inside that transcendental house. You see what these devotees did to attain devotion? To do that, to attain some devotion, Devaki and Vasudev did austerities for 60,000 years. Lord Brahma, to attain a little bit of devotion, brought some tears to his eyes, because without the tears, you can't begin to perceive the truth about Krishna. For those little tears to come, he had to do for, one, just millions of years. He was doing austerities to attain those tears so he could begin to perceive the truth about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who has those lifespans now? So what's the only practical way is go through the door, man. The Lord has made doors available. You got to look for the symptoms of those who are intoxicated by prema, not those intoxicated by their memorization, of the scriptures. What do you look at the Narayan Raj group? They learn to get a little knowledge, the memorization of the scriptures of Rupa Goswami, and they become very proud. That goes just for everybody. You got to first get bhakti, then you'll get Vedanta. The devotees here become the real Vedantists because you get bhakti here. You get the helper. Like when a devotee is chanting the holy name, and they're helped by that devotion. See, that devotion awakens, and they immediately attain Krishna. See, they're not 2 fingers too short because of that, because of real devotion. See, so you got to be around those devotees. Bhakti is born of bhakti. See? Bhakti is born of bhakti. That's Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. And it's Miduri Kandamini. Bhakti is born of bhakti. So where is that bhakti? It's in a bhakta. See, they emanate that bhakti. They emanate that word that comes from bhakti. Very powerful word, very potent word. You don't shoot blanks. Yeah. No, it is a real bullet. Mm. Yeah. The real essence of truth. It's just like, when they have bullet points, they have the essence of knowledge. They put in these bullet points. It's like a summary, sum and substance. See, this is where Krishna consciousness is known, is from those who have these bullet points. The bullet laser eyes, laser mouth, just right to the essence, man. Point you directly into the kingdom of God. And do not study any other truth in the Shastras. Describe. Shastras describe. See, if any other truth that doesn't describe devotion, don't study that. Okay, you've studied it before. You studied Varnashram Dharma in the Shastras, right? You studied regulative devotional in the Shastras. Doesn't describe the glories of pure devotion, does it? Well, Lord Chaitanya described those parts of the scriptures that glorify devotion, which is the essence of Krishna consciousness. Why? Because he was enthralled with it. He was experienced it. He tasted that devotion. He saw personally the power of that devotion. Therefore, he preached its glories. And anyone who stood under, understand that truth by standing under the word of a devotee like Lord Chaitanya, or like a real follower of Lord Chaitanya, who also stands under that truth about devotion. Do we study any other shastras? We only use those shastras as a to show the glories of real devotion. See? And in this way you learn. You learn, oh wow, I've studied the shastras that don't describe the glories of devotion. They describe Varnashram Dharma. Even Prabhupada told me about Varnashram Dharma. Bhaktisiddhanta told me about that, and told me about regulative devotional service and fasting and all of that, but doesn't describe the glories of devotion and the path that you can quickly attain it. Remember, look at Narayan Raj. He he was describing the rules and the regulations of devotion, and then he peppered it in with little Rupa Raghunath, and some and their teachings and all of that. But still, the devotion didn't arise in anybody. See? So it wasn't time for that, obviously, because it didn't happen. Here we focus on. We do what Lord Chaitanya said, we have laser focus, laser eyes, just like the Lord had laser focus, laser eyes on the glories of pure devotion to Krishna. See? And he distributed that. He was the door to that. He showed by example that he went to the door to that devotion. He went to Ishvara Puri, who was intoxicated not by pride of study in the Vedas. No, he was intoxicated by chanting the holy name of Krishna. He was intoxicated by that chanting, see, and relishing and tasting the transcendental intoxication of the name of God, because he had the spirit of devotion. Yeah, that's self-realization. That's wholeness. That you got to go to a whole person who is whole and holy and graceful in their experience. They're getting grace. Their holiness. They're experiencing the wholeness of chanting with Krishna's name with devotion, with the awakening of spontaneous devotion. That's the door to it. You have to see the example. You got to see somebody standing under these truths taught by Lord Chaitanya and getting the result of them. That's why it didn't work in the Narayan Raj group or Radhakund Babaji's to give devotion right away in their sangha, in their association. Didn't work. They even said they couldn't. They said, "Oh well, prema. Well, we're not going to stand under these deep principles because they didn't know them. They didn't stand under these principles taught by Lord Chaitanya. Otherwise, devotion that awakened then would awaken now. They stood under some other principles. They understood some other principles. Oh yeah, and this is taught in the Narayan Raj group. Everybody, if you're a follower of Narayan Raj, you should analyze. Analyze. Am I not saying what he said? To attain devotion or prema, you had to go from all those big, long steps that take many lifetimes. Lord, Narayan Raj said many lifetimes before you're going to get devotion. He said that. I heard it. Yeah, you got to go all the way from you do this sadhana siddha process. Sadhana means strict, difficult, sannyas type renunciations of the world. That whatever thing to attain the highest stage, you had to work and deserve to be a prema bhakta. You had to go from hearing about Krishna from a devotee. See? And becoming faithful by that hearing, and then going to the next stage of bhajana kriya. See, bhajan, chanting here, like he taught, 1 lakh daily, no day off, 1 lakh daily, and renouncing the world, through your chanting and renounce the world. And then the next stage, after renouncing and being free of material desires, the stage of ruchi. Ruchi is taste for that name. After you deserve it, of renouncing the world, by your work of chanting. And this could take you a whole lifetime, he's saying. Because he's also seeing that people are not renouncing. It's very hard to renounce the world without taste. Oh, and then you're not finished. And in another lifetime, after you finish renouncing the world, if you can even do that, by your strength of renunciation and fasting and regulative devotion, like clockwork devotion, everything by the clock, and fastings and chanting 1 lakh. Might as well go to Jesus. He's a little bit easier. But that's what he taught. That's what the Vaishnavas basically teach, all of them, because they can't attain the platform of prema in the way it was taught to attain in these books. You attain it through a prema devotee, prema bhakta, who's standing under the principles of pure devotional service and the principles taught by Lord Chaitanya. Just all you need is one. All you need is one who is a prema bhakta, who understands Lord Chaitanya, and his mission here was to taste this bhakti and simultaneously distribute to whoever is in the emanation of that. See? That's called parampara. That's called disciplic line. See? You come and you're in the emanation from the real guru. Ecstatic prema emanates. By their potent word, your ignorance is destroyed, right? If you really listen here and you really become to the platform, sounds true, sounds reasonable, sounds logical, and you stand under these principles, yeah, your bhakti will increasingly awaken. Because these principles, where I stand under these principles. I'm not going to wait many lifetimes for devotion to awaken. No, I stand under the principle of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. I believe in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. I experience the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. See, that's why you got to go to real devotees who are experienced devotees. The real his holiness is you should say his wholeness. When the love of Krishna, when that devotion to Krishna or Radha and Krishna are dancing in the heart of such a devotee, you got to go there and dance with them. You got to become their partner. Otherwise, how are you going to learn to dance? Don't you go to dancing school? You want to learn to dance? You got to go to a person there who's a dancer, and they got a partner, and they show you how to dance because their partner knows how to dance. Right? Well, this is how it works with God also. You have to come to that devotee who's dancing with uh, uh, well, where the Radha and Krishna in them is dancing. You got to see that dance. You got to learn how to do that dance from them and only them. That's the narrow gate. That's the door. How else can you get into that dance, that rasa dance? You can go the Narayan Maharaj way many lifetimes, or you can go and enter in the door of this understanding of Lord Chaitanya's mercy and how to get it preached here every day. Your choice out there. Ball's in your court. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. See? You horses out there. We're leading you where the well is. The well is right here, right in front of your face. You see people drinking. We're here drinking this water. Many of us are drinking that water. So you dry horses out there, man. Are you ready to drink? Are you the guy? No, 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 no. We know so much about bhakti. Yeah, do you? Well, where's your ecstasy, man? Where's your where where where's your transcendental happiness in chanting the holy name? Come on, wake up, sleeping souls. Keep doggo. Wake the fuck up. Where's your taste in chanting Krishna's holy name? Where's your guru's taste? And again, do you see any of your gurus, relishing the chanting of the holy name to the point of tears and laughter and all these beautiful symptoms of the rasa dance going on inside in the temple of their heart? Can you see any rasa dance? No? Well, obviously you're being scammed, man. So isn't that what they do in the scams? Now in crypto and in the money scams, people are always scamming you. They say, "Oh yeah, get involved here. Oh yeah, when they promise you all these things, you get the pearly and the religion, they do the same thing. Oh yeah, come to this guru, come to this process, come to Krishna consciousness, and then you don't get Krishna consciousness, and you may even go your whole life being scammed, and you just, but people don't. They come for Krishna, and they get scammed, man. They scammed of their time and their money and their energy. This is what Maya does all the way up to religion. That's why we abandon all varieties of religion. Take shelter of the truth. Yeah, the truth, this truth here. Because is anybody tired of being scammed by those who don't have the goods? Yeah, don't have the transcendentals? You got to go somebody who has the transcendentals. The love of Krishna, man, and the transcendentals. Well, my guru, he has the goods. Oh yeah, yeah. He acts good. He's a good devotee, man. He's good. He's good. He does regulative devotional service, follows Varnashram Dharma. He's got the goods. Oh yeah. Well, you can get the goods. I want the transcendentals. I want to eat the transcendentals, not the goods. Yeah, because maybe in your next life there'll be some of the bads you associate with some tricky person or something, some liar or cheater like this, and then you lose all your wealth because all you got are the goods. See? Who's an example of that? He had the goods, was Ajamil. He had the goods. He was a nice Brahmin, right? Nice Brahmin, bad association, and he became a badass. He became a bad. He went to the bads, man. Flipped. See? So I don't want the goods. I want the transcendentals that keep me clean. Keep me clear, keep me logical, keep me close to the Lord. If I'm close to my mother and father or my friends, you know, my friends, intimate friends, then everything's going to be cool in this world, right? I won't get into any trouble. Stay close to my friends. Isn't that what do we do here? We stay close to our friends. Eh? Who are our friends? Those who do the will of God, Jesus said. My real friends do the will of God. My real mother does the will of God. My real companions do the will of God. Well, what is that will? Oh, this is the will of God. To get Radha and Krishna dancing in your heart as fast as possible. That's why the Lord came. He didn't want to waste any time. He didn't want to waste your time, did he? He didn't come here to be a time waster like these friggin' gurus. They're wasting your time, man. When you become self-realized, you know what one of the qualities of a self-realized person are? Chapter 23 of Madhya Lila tells you the qualities. They don't waste time. They don't waste time. Let's say, man, do you want to waste time in your deliverance, or do you want to, make maximum amount of your time for deliverance? Huh? Well, then you come to where the devotees have real devotion and teach you the real mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Are these principles taught here? We don't waste time. Where's it say, study the Shastras about Varnashram Dharma? Where does it say that? It said, do not study any truth the Shastras describe other than devotion to Sri Radha and Krishna. So we do that. What's our fault? Because we follow what Lord Chaitanya says now. Okay? On the order of Prabhupada. Prabhupada told me his full approval. You do this. You do this. You describe the glories of the dance of Radha and Krishna were dancing in your heart for a long time already. Go ahead. You teach it now. That's my full approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. That's my service, eternal service to my eternal spiritual master who came to me, gracefully came to me in a lucid dream. I'm going to follow that order, man. And I'm not going to leave him like these bozos here do, these Johans, these Christinas, these stupid idiots. You think I'm going to leave Prabhupada's order? And this connection? You come here, you'll be connected. You'll learn what it is to be faithful in Guru and not jump around, and then you'll have life forever. Hey, Guru Tattva, you'll learn here. Remember? Yes, it is correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are certainly the spiritual master. See, you leave such a spiritual master, you never kick such a guru. If you do that, you're an illusion, man. You're teaching an illusory path. Anyone goes to you is going to be as decrepit and wretched as you. Yeah. The persons intoxicated with pride in their learning, wealth, and honorable families do not attain Lord Krishna. Honorable families. Can you imagine that? The Shastras say that. And they still are preaching that in India. These honorable families. Yeah, but there's stories. There's really great stories in the Saints of Raj. There's a story of these two Brahmins who were born in these honorable families. They were Goswamis by their family line, seminal line, but they were smart. Krishna gave them the real mercy, and they knew they needed to take shelter of a Siddha saint. If they need to do that in honorable families, see, that's proof they had the real mercy of the Lord, because these other guys won't do it. They just, no, they like that honor. See, honorable families, you get honor. And if you don't have devotion to Krishna, you're going to fall down, man. Devotion to Krishna, it keeps you clean. If you're close to Krishna, that's why you see what is Mother Yashoda's or Mother Sachi's claim to fame, true fame, is they were close to Krishna. They were the mother and father of the transcendental Lord. So the Lord was close to them, was maintained by them. Unless you know how to maintain the Lord, see? How to maintain your cleanliness, how to maintain your purity is always by being close to that Lord, close to the absolute truth. There's no other way. That means you got to learn that art of being close to Krishna from somebody who is close to Krishna already. And those are the ones who chant the holy name with great ecstatic devotion. Just like the Shastras teach. Otherwise, you're so close, but you're very far away. In any other path you do, even in this Vaishnava movement, you're always 2 fingers too short. Isn't that what it is? You're trying to attain Krishna by chanting your 1 lakh by a person teaching the many lifetime path that you're following in ISKCON, in Gaudiya Samiti, and the Gaudiya, the Radhakund Babajis, and the Gaudiya with Moth, and the other ones, or whatever offshoots you are. You're always 2 fingers too short. Even though you chant 1 lakh, you just can't quite get it, right? And you'll always be 2 fingers too short. Krishnadas Kaviraj says in the 8th chapter, 31st verse or somewhere around there, of the Adi Lila, Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can chant the Hare Krishna mantra for millions of lifetimes and not be able to chant like you see some devotees here. With prema, with devotion, with this kind of bhakti. It's so big, it's so great, it's so fantastic. Nobody believes it, not even the Narayan Raj group, the illustrious, see, intoxicated by the pride of their memorization of the scriptures that we eat those scriptures. We slur like Slurpee. They can't taste them because they're all in there intoxicated by the pride of thinking they know when they know nothing. You got to taste these words and these truths. See, give up that path if you got any real intelligence. If Krishna's giving you the mercy and you hear this message, boom, you'll give up that path and come here and attain Krishna in this very life. Why wouldn't you if you believe where the power of Lord Chaitanya really is? Isn't the power of Lord Chaitanya is here? The power to taste this transcendental nectar of the name of Krishna and these pastimes and these truths, and to distribute this power and this wealth to other persons. Why wouldn't you want to go where the horn of plenty is, the fountain of youth, the youthful goddess of love of God is dancing in many people's hearts here? Why wouldn't you go here? Why wouldn't you come here to learn the essence of the truth? All I'm doing is just sharing what Lord Chaitanya already said. It worked then and it works now. So why give up such a great path? Why should I teach many lifetime path? Why should I tell you to, oh yeah, continue to do Varnashram Dharma, faith in that? I mean, you know, people here do Varnashram Dharma, but you don't think about it. Oh, if you got a job, you just do your friggin' job, man. What's the big deal? Yeah, you earn a living, you're in this world. Do you do what what you're doing? You naturally, you're a beggar, you go out and beg. Doesn't matter. There's no fault for you beggars out there. You know, the people can disdain you and all there, like they did. Who was this? One of these devotees of Lord Chaitanya, Kula Brahmachari or somebody. Anyway, these the beggars out there. They even people were like, you beggar, you beg, destitute, all that. That guy was the most famous person in the universe. Didn't matter to him. He wasn't. The pangs of poverty didn't bother him. Why should it, man? He already realized the goal of life. Everything else is icing. Every little thing he got was, oh, good. A little mercy today. I can live another day. Yeah. That's how beautiful bhakti is. And you think, you know what a worse problem is to be like Pundarik Vijayanidhi. Worst problem is to be like Sanatana and Rupa, who are very rich. Ramananda Roy, very rich, intimate minister of the king. Oh, that's a worse problem. But that problem didn't bother them. Usually they when you become wealthy, you become like a Bill Gates mentality, you know, or like these elites, these Klaus Schwabs, very proud, very, very atheistic. But no, when you have the mercy of the Lord, Chaitanya, whether you're a beggar, like these beggars, or a rich person, but you have the mercy of the Lord, you both have the same love and the same realization that you're free, man, and you're here to set anybody free. Anybody that gives to you as a beggar, that has the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, is eternally benefited. But you support these politicians in their campaigns, you get nothing but darkness. You support these gurus, who have no bhakti and everything. You, what do you get there? Illusions. It's only practice for doing the real thing in some lifetime. Maybe you can get it in this lifetime if you hear this message. Maybe somebody will wake up out there and start, you give your time and your energy to those persons who are not eternally liberated souls. That's the stupidest thing in the world. It's stupid. They're no better than you. If they got no ecstatic devotion, they're no better than you. You're both on the same platform, neophytes. That's a neophyte. Until love of God awakens in your heart, you're not even Madhyamadikari. You're a neophyte. Yeah, that's the real Shastras, not the external truths which are not very clear. Oh, you're a Madhyamadikari. You got a thread around your neck. Oh, they put a banana in the fire and that extinguished your sins through that symbolic representation of putting the banana in the fire. The banana burned up and all your sins burned up. That is no friggin' different than you going to communion in the Catholic Church and they put a dry fucking wafer on your tongue and chase it down with some grape juice, and you think you had communion with Jesus Christ. My God, what fucking insanity is here in the world. You guys are insane. And you think I'm crazy? Does anybody get this? Which you consider religious? Well, how do you think Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 1865, abandon all varieties of religion and take shelter of the truth and wake the fuck up, for God's sakes. Time to wake up, you sleeping souls. Anybody out there ready to wake up? Or I'm still intoxicated with Narayan Raj's memorization of all the scriptures. I'm still intoxicated with chanting one line. I'm always 2 fingers too short. I can't get that devotion that you guys, well, you claim that, but my guru Narayan Raj never showed it to me, never taught it to me, never showed me what the real gold was. Real gold is real honest devotion, real chanting a holy name with great real prema bhakti. That's the gold. And my Narayan Raj and my Radhakund Babaji teacher could not teach me what real gold is, and you're following them? I think that is fucking stupid. That is ridiculous. This is my ex-wife's position, Radhakund Babaji's, for 25 years. And she has the most high guru, she claims. And she can't tell that we got the prema, the devotion, which is the sum and substance of the real Krishna conscious path. And she can't discern what that is. And you expect me to respect these gurus who can't teach what real gold is, the gold of love of God? Come on, what kind of gurus are you? What kind of followers are you? You got a blind guru and you're blind followers. That's just the flat out truth, the logical truth, the clear truth. If you can't understand this, you deserve to do the many lifetime path. Yeah, maybe in some lifetime you'll figure out what you could figure out here in one fucking day. Yeah, tense, right? Persons intoxicated with pride of their learning, wealth, and honorable families do not attain Lord Krishna. And if you're not intoxicated by the love of Krishna, the prema bhakti, the only real practical path is you go to a prema bhakti that'll tell you the truth and bust all your illusions that these so-called spiritual masters and representatives of Vrindavan who can't prove that they are, you'll leave that path and go to those who chant the holy name with great ecstatic devotion and tell you what the real verses are saying and not the opposite of them. They're caught up in these principalities, hiding them, hiding the real Vrindavan. We expose the real Vrindavan. We expose the real path to Vrindavan. We show the world that the Lord is behind our work. The parampara is behind our works here. That Krishna is using us. Lord Chaitanya is using us. See? And we're using Lord Chaitanya. See, we're using, it's a mutual endeavor. The flute is a flute and the breath is the breath. See, they have to be together, just like the book Bhagavad has to be preached by a devotee Bhagavad. That's the lineage, that's the parampara system. Not the book Bhagavad is preached by a pretender, pretending to be a resident of Vrindavan, man. Only the devotees know the clear understanding of that. Oh, you got no bhav and no ecstasy like those residents of Vrindavan have for Krishna, and I'm coming you to become Krishna conscious of Krishna and Vrindavan, and you as a guru are not an experienced devotee. How am I going to attain what you haven't attained? Why should I worship you? Because you're not even spiritual yet. Because I'm not spiritual and you're not spiritual, and so you're blind and I'm blind, and we're doing we're blind dancers in this world. We can't see anything. We're just dancing, and we have no vision of Vrindavan, no real conception of Vrindavan, no feeling of Vrindavan manifest. No feeling for the real. Because those feelings are not material, they're transcendental. When you see a devotee in ecstatic love for Krishna, you're seeing an eternally liberated soul. And they prove it. They don't have this Johann bullshit, whatever he stole from over here, the fake stuff that gives him poor realizations, poverty realizations, and speculations. He used whatever energy he got here to water the weeds of speculation, and he's getting worse and falling further and further into darkness. He's against this path. And what did Jesus taught? He saw the essence. He said, those who are not against us are for us. But those who are against us are not for us, right? He's really against. Isn't that amazing? And we had that guy in our group. Boy, thank you, Lord, for exposing the situation. This guy was always against us, always a backstabber. I like the backstabbers where I can see them, right? Don't you? Aren't you glad? Even you may have had him for a friend for 30 years, 40 years, and now you know their real position in life. I have a guy like that in my life. 30 years he was my friend. But he was like backstabbing me in the back and all that when I started preaching and all that. I said, see, this preaching exposes everything. Oh, I see. You're not part of this family here. Not this family. See, we're in Godhead, and you want to break us down. What do we need? What do we need friends like that for? Stabbing everybody in the back. We don't need that here. Lalita says, this firstborn has to be born out of the revelations of Krishna. This idea is so miraculous. This firstborn has exactly. Isn't that what the Lord Brahma did? He heard this voice like Abram. It's so funny. It starts with the voice. He heard the voice of God, right? It said, do tapas. And so he did austerities for 60,000 years. That's why Narayan Raj was right when he said, oh yeah, you'll attain Krishna after many lifetimes. So he's looking at Lord Brahma. See, he's learning from this old school stuff, you know, old school, teaching old school as new school. No, this is new school. This is cutting edge, man. This path, this path works. His works too for many lifetimes, maybe, it's still doubt. You don't know. That's old school stuff. Yeah. Born of the revelation of this idea is so miraculous. Firstborn, born out. Yeah. So Brahma got the tears after. You want to do that path? Go follow Narayan Raj, and get your tears after 60,000 lifetimes, or whatever it takes, and get a few tears. That's the path there. They teach you, oh, don't show any tears, don't show you're just you're homogeneous, nothing, show nothing, just a mouth, memorizing or speaking memorization. Just show you're a mouth and an intellectual, and you're all up here, and nothing is happening down there, because that's bad. That is terrible to have devotional feelings expressed. No, just express your speculations on Krishna there. Don't. Definitely don't show anything there. Yeah, no wonder it'll take you so many lifetimes. Yeah. You want to go that path? Well, go ahead. I don't. I like spiritual feelings. That's life. Gives me some energy. Gives me some potency. Gives me some life in this world, some expression in this world. Yeah, so Lord Brahma got some tears, man. Then he started realizing Krishna, because his eyes were anointed with the salve of love. What do you think? That's that verse in Brahma Samhita. See, anointed with the salve of love. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, anointed with tears, for God's sakes. Then he started to get revelations of Krishna, and that's the Bhagavatam. and people don't understand to preach the Bhagavatam, because they don't get these kinds of tears and these kinds of transcendental potency that makes you laugh and cry and all that beautiful symptoms of love and of the rasa dance. And then you look at the Bhagavatam verses, or you look at these verses, even more important is the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. I'm not looking just at the Bhagavatam verses and then, oh, it says austerity and I'm going to preach the path of Kapila Dev now? Are you kidding? No, I'll preach the path of Kapila Dev in terms of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Everything is in the terms of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. It's Kali Yuga, for God's sake. Kali Yuga, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Kali Yuga are intimately tied together in this Kali Yuga. The mercy has never been so easy. All you have to do is come here and listen and stand under these truths. And, when you really start to get it, when you get the epiphany that I ain't bullshitting you like this Radhanas and these guys who are not real devotees. I'm not. I know I'm a bit out there and I'm a bit vocal and not repressed And this is not offensive to liberate you guys from illusions. Where is the offense of liberating any? You stand under these trees, you come and listen here, and you'll see what I'm saying is very true, it's very logical, very Krishna conscious. Are born of this ecstatic worship you see every day. What do you think these revelations on these principles taught by Lord Chaitanya are coming? Is from this in that you see it every day. You see what you don't see there. Therefore, you hear what you don't hear there because you see what you don't see there. You see, you hear what you see here, which is this ecstatic, intimate worship of Krishna, which gives you the proper realizations of how to attain the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, which has been put in our charge here. Yes, the voice, it is always the voice that sends the revelations in the hearts. Absolutely, it's the voice. If the voice can put you in fear listening to your TV and the messages of fear, see, that's how Maya works, and that's how Mahamaya works. Put you in fear. You listen to the messages on the mainstream medias coming through your Facebooks and your YouTubes and the Instagrams and the all the controlled media to give you words of fear, cause fear, emotional fear. Well, when Yoga Maya is in fact, and you listen to these messages, see, these messages put you into the love of God and clear you up of those fearful messages. You whole thing, you're controlled by those gurus out there. Narayan Raj included, the Radhakund Babaji's included, and ISKCON gurus included, because you fear them. You fear those illusions that they represent the real Vrindavan. Therefore, you fear them. See? And you wonder, and you hear this preaching, and you think, well, why aren't you afraid? Well, because I'm just pointing out the shortcomings of those paths, and you need to know them if you want love of God in this life. You can't go to those who don't have love of God or express love of God to get love of God. You have to go to those who teach you and express love of God, like Lord Chaitanya did, and teach the teachings of this love of God path. You got to go to them. There's no other way. That's the door to it. This is simple, very simple. Okay, let's get some devotees up here. Let's see if I can do it. I think maybe I can. I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Hey, Janardhan, if you're around, I think you probably are. Why don't you put the link for the thing up here? I'm on my phone. Let's see if it works. Oh, good. There's one person. Okay. Hey, it worked. Who else wants to come up? Come up. Yeah, so give us a word there, Lalita.
Turn off the slide of Facebook first. Yeah, Guru Maharaj, you're the voice, eh? You are the voice. The voice that wakes up the souls. And that wakes up Krishna inside of us. Um, super, super, it's working. You represent Vishwambara. It is possible to wake up everybody, at least if they come close and if they want to hear. And it's miraculous, miraculous sound. It is it is by hearing the voice. It is by hearing your voice that Krishna starts to talk inside of us as well. The Radha starts to give us all those revelations as well. This is the miracle of God. This is a much bigger miracle than curing the bodies. It is when He starts to live inside of you, and uh, and you start to discover all those things that have been written in the holy books. You start to it starts to become alive, and you start to realize in the beginning was the Word, and we need the Word, and we grow up by the Word. We only need the Word. The Word is our food. The Word is part of us. We have been born out of the Word. It's all about the Word of God. You speak every day the Word of God. That's our food. That's how we grow up. That is a miracle, man. That is
Yeah, it's great, man. This whole thing is just truth, 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 truth. It's really, it's that's how you abandon religion, is just to be in the truth about what's really going on. See? And it's kind of like as you're talking, I'm thinking about the world, how people, they're in fear and they follow the authorities, right? And then people in the say maybe a little bit more intelligent, and they say, why are you following? Why are you following? Let's see, oops, it's not coming on. Oh, there we go. Oops. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Why are you following these people? And they're following because of fear. And so a lot of people, when they get knowledge, they can let go of the fear. It's the same thing here. If you come here and you get this knowledge, this truth, it's so strong, you let go of fear of the illusion. See, the illusion is kept intact by fear. Yeah, yeah. And so you've got that fear going all the way up into religion. And that's why, see, the demons often take control of religion because they can put their fearful messages. It's all well known in religion. They keep people in fear of God and everything, and that's how they maintain their control. Even to the point of getting donations. They say, well, if you don't give and tithe, man, you're going to hell, and stuff like that. It's
oh yeah.
it's complete bullshit, and twisting things. Um, yeah, and so they don't see things in perspective, because so that's it. So if you come and you listen to these messages, you'll get over fear of those who can't really do anything to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
by
Yeah.
receiving the power, by receiving the strength of God, the one who keeps you really alive and takes away your fears and takes away so many other things and gives you strength, real happiness, knowing who you really are, etc., etc. Not being
Yeah,
alone anymore, no more loneliness.
yeah, 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 yeah. So it's a great path, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah, there's a lot of trust. Nobody can actually give you as much trust as the one who lives inside of you. If from the moment you have that, you have faith, you have trust, then your life is a success. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. It's true.
Mhm. And there
See,
is no other way than through the devotee. That is how Krishna wants it. It has always been like that.
yeah.
Krishna always works through his devotees. How else? How else? Rarely you hear like Prophet Muhammad, who couldn't write nor read, who had no teacher, who only lived by revelations. But his book is not like Chaitanya's. It's also rules and regulations.
Mhm,
Most of the things is rules and regulations. I don't know much about it, but the Muslims I talked to, it was always about rules and regulations, more social things, to make society work.
mhm, mhm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. That's where Jesus said, you teach the laws of man, laws made by man, and so, or actually. it's laws made for man, that's still not ready for transcendental consciousness.
No.
Yeah, they give you morals and like the Buddhist teaching, moral teachings and stuff like that. It's still for mundaners, still in the mundane. Here we're teaching how to make this, how to become God and man together again. Here we're this has to happen here. Where we have this divine connection, divine communion, divine revelation, and live from that. This is what St. Paul was teaching. He said things like, "It's not me that lives, but the Christ in me that lives." That's the thing. It's the Christ, but it's also that me, that identity, the true identity as a devotee lives in us. And that's the relationship. Yeah. One devotee was putting something about I am bliss, and I think that was somebody here. I was looking at that. I got to go look at that again. You got to be careful of those things, because this thing is when you start to think I am the bliss, I am this, and I am that, then you start to it's like the being God path.
I
It's,
carry the bliss.
there's some false ego in that false identity. It's like it's a path of believing that you're God, and you kind of become into the oneness thing level of being one with God. But it's not being taught here. I don't teach that stuff. Lord Chaitanya didn't teach that. He takes this. It's like I am bliss. No, Lord Chaitanya is bliss. The form of the Lord is bliss. Krishna's bliss. Radha's. All the devotees are bliss. Let me taste their glories. Let me taste that. And there's that transcendental duality. See, not this be absorbed. I am this. I am that. I am. And you try to get absorbed in oneness. This is transcendental two-ness. There is a transcendental duality. That's the real Vaishnavism. It's taught to that extent. Not this just be absorbed in oneness.
No, you have contact with the bliss. You have a relationship with the bliss. You have a
Yeah.
relationship with the truth.
Yeah,
Uh,
you in your transcendental body, which is, see, that's in denial. You want to absorb in God's body. See, that's a speculation still. It's not a conclusive truth. No, conclusive truth is we have a spiritual body. We're here to taste the bliss of that transcendental Lord, just like he tastes the ecstasy of his devotees, because it's his potency. He tastes his relationship with the devotees, and we taste our relationship with him and his devotees. Actually, that's why the Lord says, "Hey, man, you guys have a better deal. You taste my bliss and my ecstasy and the bliss of the devotees." So he came as a devotee like that too, so he can taste everything, like devotees do. The devotees that has a better position.
yeah, of course.
That's why the idea of devotee of a guru, you have a better position than the guru themselves if they don't have a guru, in a sense. Yeah.
Yeah, lucky. We are lucky birds to have you, Guru Maharaj. Storehouse of Bhakti, food and drink.
But at least we can get the job done here. That's the main thing. It's
And
liberate a
we
few
know. We know why we have a guru. We know really the importance of guru. We will die. We will really have a spiritual death without you. It's really true. Yeah, of course.
people.
We need to be fed every day.
Yeah, me too. That's why I come here to eat. Yeah, yeah. No, it's wonderful, this chanting together. It's a Sankirtan we can do, and bring people around the world doing. We have the camera, we chant together. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's just yeah, and progress is being made. That's the main thing.
Everybody makes progress. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's two people here. Let me see here. Oh, okay. You know what that might be? Let me see here. Maybe I need to switch this. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't switch it. Okay, there's two people in the waiting room, but I
Hmm.
can see I have this on the wrong setting for doing that, I think.
Shall I
Uh,
go off?
no, no. Well, actually, okay. You maybe I can get one at a time here. Go off and see if I can get somebody else
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. See you.
I go off. Huh?
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I thought there were two people in the waiting room, but they disappeared. Okay. Uh, anyway, you can come back on. Whoever wants to come on, you can come on. Um, like Govinda was trying to come on. You want to try again there, Govinda? See if you can make it this time. Because I might be only. Teaching his students in this way, the Lord manifested the ecstatic spiritual love and bliss he felt. Mm. One time, as he lay sleeping in his own home, he wept in the ecstasy of love for Krishna. Overcome with that love of Radha feels, the Lord called. Okay, here we go. I got two people here. Let's see. Okay, you got Lalita again. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think if I change the setting, I have to the profile way. Next time it'll work.
But I also think it's because of Govinda. His signal is not strong enough.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It'd be nice if somebody else could come on and let's test it. Yeah. Speaking in this way, the Lord was overcome with feelings of ecstatic love. Wicked-hearted Kubja, you took my Krishna away. Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah. 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 Okay. Anything else there, Lalita?
I'm grateful, Guru Maharaj. I'm every day grateful.
Mm.
Yeah, of course. This is this miracle of that Krishna that wakes up inside of your heart, and then that growing process, that daily joy of meeting Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Those readings are so rich,
Mm.
so beautiful. You have no idea. If you're connected to you, Krishna consciousness becomes really alive. Those readings become so potent and feeding and revealing.
Yeah.
That is such a miracle that it all goes through your association. I cannot repeat it more and more. Yeah, for me, Guru Tattva is so important to preach about. That was always my thing. I need to preach about this, and this gives me so much joy. So much joy.
Yeah.
Because that is a high truth. That nobody actually, the world doesn't know that high truth, and it is, I'm completely convinced. I'm completely convinced about that.
Yeah, because you're experiencing it. See, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to become an experienced devotee to preach this stuff. Otherwise, what are
You
you doing?
can't.
Yeah,
You, you talk, the spirit is helping you constantly. I cannot talk myself. I cannot say that myself. You know,
uh-huh.
the spirit advises me constantly. Every word I say, uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
connect. You know where to go. You know where to get the
yeah,
word.
yeah, 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 absolutely. Go ahead there, Govinda. Give us a word.
Jai Guru Maharaj. Great to see you, man. It's great to see you. I can't wait for the other devotees to be with you and see you. And I share with Noodles the details, but we want to come down and see you. There's some few devotees, and
Nice, nice.
yeah, it could be for a class. They will come down for a class and
Yeah,
return
yeah,
to Coventry together, and I'll
yeah,
stay, and I'll
yeah,
confirm that with Noodles and everything.
yeah,
But
yeah,
hey, man, it's
yeah,
great. I'm so excited, man. I love you. You you've
yeah,
given so much mercy and grace, and I don't think people understand that when I say I love you, it's a spiritual, deep spiritual love. It's a
yeah,
friendship that's truly amazing.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
given me everything, man. No fear, no anxiety. The ecstasy and prema bhakti that you awoke is deepening and deepening than when
Wow.
I was. It really, it's just go Harry. You, Lilita was talking about living on revelations like Muhammad. That's what
Yeah,
you've given us, and
yeah,
I feel this mercifulness. I never had a soft heart from working on
yeah,
building sites and on shop floors and from drinking.
yeah,
It got hard.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
See, that's the witness program. How can you like not do a better thing than just you standing up for what you're experiencing? Who wouldn't want this? You know, I mean, you got to be crazy not to want this, not to want to be happy in God. You know, isn't that what it's all about? To be in spirit. You know, isn't that what Jesus was trying to bring across? Is the spirit is everything? You know, the spirit life of the spirit. See, it'll be more and more attractive the more people who takes this preaching seriously. Is the life of the spirit. This is the life that Jesus is talking about, the spirit life, the life of the spirit. It's very lively, you know, very makes you float in this world. You know, Bonnie was telling me yesterday too. He just has these days. He says he feels like everything is so right, you know, and so amazing.
Oh, he's so lovely and noodle.
Everybody's catching it. They're catching
Yeah,
on, you
man.
know.
He has to be infected with this because he's given so much service and helped all
Oh
of
yeah,
us so much. He's
yeah,
a real
yeah,
helpful,
yeah,
nice, donating devotee on so many ways. And we have a lot of
yeah,
fun. Even our
yeah,
falling outs and things are fun.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's
Oh, it's
fun.
all part of it. Yeah, everybody here is part of like getting us cleared out and and free. Yeah, even though it doesn't always look pretty, it's okay. It's all part of it.
And when we thank those persons who've brought out that in us, I thank Panic, I thank Noodles for that. You know
Yeah,
what I
there you
mean?
go. Yeah, bring it out, man.
I
Yeah,
make
yeah,
my obeisances to them for that. For sure. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's going to always be that kind of stuff. That's the power of the group is to bring out all our stuff, so we're free. Why you want to carry all that? We'll just live in the spirit, free of the conditionings and all that. So it's
Me and
better to
Pani,
do it within the group. Go ahead. What?
me and Pani once did this funny pastime when he was in Manchester. I think one of us was playing a Sudra and the other a Brahman, just a real comedy kind of thing, and it was really funny. Um, we've done a few pantomimes together,
Oh,
like Pundit Vijaniti pastime with Noodles. We did. Yeah,
oh,
we have such fun. Yeah, we've had some real fun together. You know,
yeah, good,
doing the
good.
pastimes. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you
and
got blue skies too. Well, we don't. They're not so blue here, but you got the blue skies. Where are you now? Are you in
I'm
Coventry?
south. Yeah, I'm in Coventry. Uh, I've got my tent up in the woods that was there from a year ago. When I
Oh,
cycled to Panny and Noodles about a year ago, I left the tent standing. It's still here, but there was some
really?
thick jungle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's pucker pucker. I've got my Caligas set up, but I had to cut through some serious jungle growth.
Yeah.
Really kind of to get there. But it's great because that's the camouflage. Nobody disturbs me. They wouldn't walk through what I've just walked through this morning. So it's
Oh,
fantastic. Yeah. But I've been going into Coventry and I saw Sammy. She's not in a
uh-huh.
great place, but she said that
Yeah.
chanting together. We listened to your class. She felt a peace.
Oh, good.
So, and
Yeah.
Derek, Derek, I spent some time with. He's keen to come and see you as well. Oh, and it's like just the details of how we're going to come and see you, and I had this revelation of Rahi coming along as well and accompanying Ammon back on the train, because Ammon doesn't like to travel on trains and he can't stay for longer than a day. But I was saying, oh yeah, Rahi, we'll come together. And then 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, there he was in front of my face on the streets. And it's always been like that with Rahi. I've wandered around the city and there he is. It's Krishna's arrangement. He gave the revelation to bring Rahi to accompany Ammon back. And there he was on the street in front of me. And so, and
nice. Wow. It's amazing. Yeah. So why doesn't Ammon like to go on trains? What's that about?
His mother.
He's not. Well, no, there's that aspect as well, but he's not very good with traveling. He gets nervous. He might get off at the wrong stop.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I think it'd actually be very nice if we came down, myself, Ammon, Rahi, Derek, and then he can come back with the devotees. They can be together.
Yeah.
And then have that kind of togetherness. He can go and give his mother the insulin shot.
Yeah.
That he gives every day. I said to Ammon, you go first, and this was Noodle's great suggestion. Ammon could come for a few days and be with the devotees, be with you. I put that to him, but he said, no, I would just go and come back.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
So we let him do what he wants.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Sounds good. Maybe on the weekend, that sounds like that'll happen.
Okay, I'll give the shout out to them.
Yeah. Just talk to them. I thought they talked to you.
Yeah. We'll work out the details. You don't need to be involved in the details.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Yeah.
How you doing there? How you doing, Brahma? Is your health okay and everything?
Yeah, health is good. I just got here yesterday in the afternoon. Yeah, it was interesting. I took a car. They have blah blah car, and took a car from Belgium. Worked good. It was cheap. Interesting character. A guy from Hungary was driving. Boy, did he ask questions, man. He didn't stop asking questions of the whole thing. Nice guy, but talks a lot.
Yeah.
Was really blah blah blah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to go off, and maybe Lily, how's your new computer? Is it working okay?
It doesn't accept. So, the first evening it didn't accept my Facebook account, Lalita Ganga. Then suddenly it accepted it. Then you could go live. Yesterday it was gone again. Doesn't accept. So I don't know. I will find a solution. So I'm on my old computer.
Yeah. Well, you can still broadcast from that, but you have it on your phone, so you can advertise like I do. I was working with that one. I didn't have my Facebook account on, so you could.
I have my old computer here.
Yeah, whatever works. Yeah,
that's always better than my phone.
Yeah. And if you have to, you can just switch over to that old one account for a while, maybe until it works. And just get the people that are your friends to, give you another friend request or something on there. Anyway, do what you do.
Yeah, I need to do something.
Yeah. It'll all work out. Okay, so Hare Krishna, everybody, and thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.